Hey, it's Robert Weinberg, and on this channel we empower people to take control of their future through expert mortgage and financial strategies. In this short lesson today, I want to talk about the top 3 reasons you should not be refinancing your mortgage in 2020. With all the hype in the news and media, they're acting like refinancing is great for everybody, but every situation is different. Everybody's got an individual circumstance, and there are certain situations where it does not make sense to refinance. Okay, so we're going to talk about that. Reason number 1 is the costs do not outweigh the benefit. This is probably the number 1 reason that people don't understand why they shouldn't refinance. If you're only going to save $50 a month and it's going to cost you $7,000 or $8,000, it's going to take so long to recoup those costs, it's probably just not going to make sense to refinance. You need to look at this yourself, and also your mortgage advisor should be doing the analysis for you as well on how long it's going to take you to break even from the refinance. This is particularly something to keep in mind if you've had your mortgage for a very long time. Maybe you're only lowering your interest rate a small amount, like a quarter or half a point, and also if you have a small loan amount. If you owe less than $100,000 on your mortgage, then it's going to take a lot longer to recoup those costs. It's the opposite. If you owe a lot of money, you're not going to need to drop the rate as much in order to save a lot more. So just do the analysis, have your mortgage advisor run the numbers for you on this to make sure that the cost outweigh the benefit and that you'll be able to actually profit from the refinance. So the second reason that you shouldn't refinance this year is because you were already going to pay off your house soon, or you were already going to move in the next couple of years. See, going back to reason 1, you need time to actually become profitable from the refinance and really benefit from the refinance. If you were already going to pay your house off over the next couple of years, or you were going to move in the next few years, it's very unlikely that you're going to have enough time in that new mortgage to actually be profitable and to start saving money net of those costs and fees that it takes every time you get a new mortgage. Reason number 3 is if you bought your home or you refinanced your home in the last 8 months. Now, this is really for 2 reasons. First of all, if you bought your home in the last 8 months, you may not have much equity built up, okay? And there may not be a benefit to refinancing because of that. Also, maybe your interest rate is only going to go down a small amount like we talked about in reason 1. And the other reason that I'll mention to you, it's kind of an industry reason, maybe a little bit selfish, but a lender that makes a mortgage to you typically has an early payoff penalty if you pay your mortgage off before you've made at least 6 payments. Now, because of the way mortgages work, it's going to be about 8 months from the date that you closed until the date that you can actually refinance without them getting an EPO, which stands for an early payoff. May not mean much to you, but your mortgage lender will basically have all the commission that they earned on your loan taken back by the servicer if you don't make 6 payments on that loan. So if you just bought or refinanced in the last couple of months, really in the last 8 months, it would be a thing where if you refinance, it would be a negative for them. It comes back on your lender and they take back the commission. So basically they did your loan for free. So again, call it a selfish reason, but it's important that you know that that's the case because a lot of people don't realize that. Like I said earlier, you want to get with a trusted mortgage advisor who can really talk to you about your personal circumstance, your individual situation, and see when is the break-even point on this loan, how long are you going to stay in the house, what are your financial plans, and how do those play in with a mortgage. If you're talking to a mortgage advisor or loan officer that's not talking those situations to you, that's not asking those type of detailed questions, then it might be time to find somebody else that's looking at this more from a holistic standpoint and not just looking for another loan, not just looking for another deal, but actually doing something that's going to benefit you and put you in a good circumstance. So I hope that this has been of value. I hope it's given you some good information on the reasons that you do not want to refinance in 2020. Feel free to reach out to me if I can be of assistance. If it's your first time watching here, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Also click the bell so you get notified on all of our future content. We'll talk to you soon.